Good morning. Today is the 7th of May 2026, and the time now is 5:53 in the morning. So this is probably my third time waking up from the attacks, from the shootings that's being done in my body, and the show that I am being shot. Someone is shooting me with some type of technology that coming right through the floor of the house, through this chair, through this aluminum. Now this is the aluminum that I've been had up under me for the last 3 nights. This is the third night that I've slept with this up under me. And there you see the holes are getting bigger. The first time I I um the first night that I slept up on it, the hole real tiny where you could hardly see the light going through it. So the second night they got just a little bit bigger. So this is the third night, and you can see they're a lot bigger because they're shooting the same holes. But you can see the whole entire paper. And these are some of the same holes, but they add more holes and they bigger holes. So for some of the holes to be so much bigger, they've had to shoot them same holes more than one time. This whole entire sheet of paper have holes in it, the whole thing. But some of them is so tiny you can't see it. But this is how much the people are shooting me every single night. Well, they probably been shooting me. I just didn't realize it. But they're not only shooting me, they sending something that's very, very hot inside my body. I want to make sure you can see it's all the way down to the bottom. See there? You see it's all the way down. But me doing this here still not showing the amount of holes that is in this paper. The whole paper got holes in it. This is what about the sixth or seventh sheet of aluminum that I have slept on top of, put up under my butt. The first time I noticed holes was in my jogging pants, but I didn't pay much attention. You know, when I first looked at it, I thought maybe they're just holes, and that they're just holes. I'm trying to, okay, that they're just holes. Maybe my pants were getting old, and then I noticed them in my panties, and I know I didn't have any holes in my panties when I put them on. So I went back and got my jogging pants again, and I noticed there were more holes in the pants because I wear around the house I wear the jogging pants, and they was holes in both legs. 'Cause the first time they were just holes in one leg. Then the next time I wore them, they were holes in both legs and up to the top of my thigh. And I said, wow, somebody is up under this house shooting me. Just like right now, my feet are burning. And so I don't know if they just burning with whatever it is they sitting in my private area where they burns me, or someone is shooting me in my feet. But um, this is all the time, day and night. They have the ability to put me to sleep When I wake up, I've been violated because that's what this is. We inside our we this is not home, but this where we live. This is my sister home. And even when I go home, they got this stuff. And this was military that did this. Not I don't know about this right here. I think the utility company. Well, actually, before we moved in the house, they had already had trenches because my security system could show lines, and there was four lines in the yard. There was one going over across the street between the old people house and that other lady house. There was one going back all the way back out, like when you come in. There was one going over towards that gray house that's behind us, and there was one going over towards the two-story building. And that's where the food truck was at. He was there for 2 years. And the food truck man would have his food truck, when it would be on, it would send a vibration over here. And he did it every night. Every night. It sent some type of vibration. And I would try to record it because it was loud. It was really loud, but my my uh laptop wouldn't record it. You could well, really it would record it, but the only way you could hear it, you had to have earphones on. But for it to be so loud, it seemed like you could hear it with just using the without earphones. But the only way I could hear it after I recorded was to put the earphones on. You could hear it with the earphones on, but it didn't sound like it did without just hearing it. It actually sounded like wobbly, like somebody beating a drum. How the Africans and Indians, they would beat drums like a wah sound. That's the way it sounded. And I actually, uh, I think I recorded where it made the walls vibrate. That's just how loud it was. That it would vibrate. The walls coming into the house. And so he left. I reckon he left. I don't know. The truck don't be over there, put it like that. But that man there's a blue and white truck over there. I don't know if that's the same. I don't think that's the same man, but he would be out there too. The man with the blue and white truck, and he's the one that opened one side of the fence to let the dogs out. They've been messing with the dogs. The dogs go out. He have those uh king something, some kind of great big dogs. And when our dogs go out, he'll let his dog come over here, you know. And it's like there's another part of terrified. And see, right now you can see I was gonna move left the laptop over there because there was a M by the sea. Anytime there's a M, there's something out there, and it's raining. But somebody, I think they go up under the house because they're watching my videos and they see just what my cameras. But I got some more cameras though, wireless. But I didn't buy them for this house. I brought them for my house because I really don't like wireless cameras. But wireless cameras, you can put them anywhere. So I may set them up here and just buy another set of wireless cameras and set it so I can see if somebody going up under the house. There's some kind of way I'm being shot from up under this house. If I go in the living room, and it puts me to sleep, and I wake up violated again. Now I'm seeing the M on the porch in the first camera. So I don't know. Someone must be sending a signal. What they're trying to do is make me feel that they're not. That's the same thing going on camera 5, but that's not what it is. Cause on camera 5, I have noticed that M will be out there all night long. So someone is sending a signal to make it look like trying to trick me. That's all that is. Cause I don't see anybody on the porch, but that M is still on camera 1. But when it's raining, a lot of time that camera will show because the camera is further out. And when it's raining, there's not only rain out there. There's something out there flying around that's in the rain. So I don't know if that's smart dust or what, but it look like little orbs just floating around out there. But I do believe that I don't have to believe it. I know someone be up under this house because like I just showed you the holes in this aluminum foil. And like I said, this is about the 6th or 7th sheet that I have set on. I try to set on a new sheet so that you can see just how much I'm being shot. Someone is shooting inside my body. All these holes, even the one that you can't see through, are in my body. And they did this at the second house. This is the third house that we lived in the last 10 years. And in the second house, um, I had aluminum foil on the windows at the back of the house. I did do videos of that showing how the hoses in the wood coming through the windows. The back door was glass, a glass back door. I even had uh, aluminum pans on the back door. We were shooting through that too. There was 2 houses behind us that I could see them shooting at us. There was a beige house and there was a brown house. Now I know for a fact when I try to tell people, those people won't hear me. Every night, and I'm not sure if I videoed it and I still got the pictures of it, videos of it. But there was 2 big heads. They looked like they would be facing face to face, but the back of their heads was great big, like going out like this here. And every night around maybe 7:30, I had solar lights in the yard, and the solar lights would come on, but inside that beige house, they would be red, green, and blue lights come. They would like be turning, and like party lights. But then there would be like 2 heads right at the window. You could see the shadow of it. I was just checking to see what that light was that M gonna go off that camera. And it came back. Okay. CM. That M mean motion. And at this tree right here, they got something down there on the ground. And I do have a picture of it where they had a plastic, a trash bag, a black trash bag over it. And when I showed the picture, either they got it more tighter or they got something else down there. But they like a look like a pile of dirt or something. But I do believe they have something down there that shoots over here in the ground because at one time when we first moved here, it was a clear bag. And I don't care how much it rained, how much the wind blew, that bag didn't go nowhere. So they got something stuck down in the ground. They had the bag stuck down there so it wouldn't move. So when I started videoing it, I guess they took it up. And then they put a black bag down. So this house, okay, there's a house right here. It looked like there's some type of little light shining through right there. There's a house right here. And the people have moved out. So you can't see stuff now because all the leaves. But this house right here, people have moved out. But I do, let me see. They had moved out. And so one day I did see this truck pull up with a large trailer, but I didn't ever see anything else. Didn't see no movement over there. Until one night, uh, I let the dog go outside to use the bathroom, and the light is on in the back room. And in that back room, I do believe they have some type of equipment like monitors back there because some of the people that used to live there, they would have the windows open. I take pictures because these people are attacking us and they treating us like we are criminals because you got lying sheriff people from the sheriff department. Everywhere we move, you got someone from the sheriff department going out in the neighborhood spreading all these lies on us. So this is that window. And this is that fake moon. I keep telling everybody that sun out there is not real. And the reason I know for 100% sure it's not real, I saw it stop shining about maybe 6 years ago. And that moon is an aircraft. That's the moon, and this is that room right there. They got machinery and stuff back, monitors and stuff back there in that room. And you only see something at nighttime. So I reckon they sleep during the daytime and be woke all night long because they're attacking us over here. Every single house. I mean, and I'm not just saying. I mean, every single house around us are gang stalking us and treating us like we're criminals. They sending signals that's coming straight through the walls, straight through the floor, straight from the ceiling, because you got stuff up in the sky too. They're not just doing it to us. Everybody that's human, you are under attack. And I've been trying to tell you that, and people keep playing these dang on games, laughing and acting, even my own blood family. That's why I unfriend them. I don't care if you are blood. If you think you're gonna laugh at me when I'm trying to show you what these people doing to me, doing to my sister is worse off than I am because she can't get up and move like I can. She can't do nothing but lay there. And I got to hear her crying and stuff. And I'm telling who's all involved in this. The people that we go to, we depends on, are the ones who are attacking humanity. And I'm not saying that all of them are not human, but they're only worried about themselves. So that when all hell break out up here as the days of Noah, they going underground and leaving us up here. And they the one that's creating the problem. This is the only reason that I got on social media, to let people know what was happening. Because one time I wouldn't even get on Facebook. I wouldn't get on nothing. My sister-in-law talked me into getting on Facebook. So I got on Facebook and I started seeing people that I hadn't seen in years, people from my hometown. And I started going through these crazy this stuff that I'm going through. And I started trying to. That's why I'm still on there, because I had got off one time because it was really getting on my nerve. They so many scam artists on the internet until it's just crazy. And so many was trying to scam me. They still try to scam me, but see, I'm more hip to it now. And so when I really, so I started going to YouTube to try to find out, what I'm going through. And I came across this pastor, and that's what she taught. She was teaching the Bible on YouTube, and I wrote to her, and she wrote back to me. A lot of these people won't even write back to you, but she did. She To this day she still write to me. She's sending me videos and stuff to look at. But a lot of these people that got a lot of followers, and they seem to want to um, talk about the news and stuff like that, things that happen to people. So I wrote to them, and even some preachers, they won't write back to you, but she did, because she's going through it too. And we've been writing to each other. I was in the second house when I wrote to her, so it's been years. We was in that house for 4 years, and we've been in this house 4 years. So we've been writing back and forth for years. I don't know how long I was in there. I don't think I was in that house a long time. But she cares. That's one thing I can say about her. She cares. And we was emailing each other through AOL. And AOL is a part of this. They got my name blackballed because the cameras that I had at that time, every time it would record, it would go to my email address. Then it stopped. So I called them and asked them, why come my videos are not going to my email address, and they was Oriental. And the guy told me that my name been blackballed, and for me to contact AOL and tell them to unblackball my name, but I didn't. But AOL was putting off every time she was writing me, I write her. They would put what we write to each other in spam, and so we started just actually emailing each other. I mean, not email, texting by phone, and we still do to this day. We text each other, and but one time they had I won't get her text, and I couldn't understand why. You know, it's been a long time since I got a text from her, and they had somebody some kind of way they blocked her 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 number from my phone, but I won't get no text or nothing from her, and I didn't block it. So somebody can do stuff on my phone, just like sometimes I cut my phone all the way off and I put it on airplane mode, and I cuts it off. And then in the morning, it's cut on and it's not on airplane mode. Sometimes it be on airplane mode and sometimes it don't, but it be on when I cut it off. So somebody have the ability to mess with my technology, and that's how these people do. They're always doing something because they know how to, and because they know how to, they do it. You know, when it don't even make any sense for you to just bother somebody when they ain't bothering you. I don't. There's nobody out here on in this whole neighborhood to say that I bother them. I don't know anybody out here. Only reason I know the two women names because they mail came and I wrote their name down. So the woman that stay right in front of her, her name is Sonia Wilson, and the other lady name I got her name wrote down too, and I got to find it. I wrote it down in one of my tablets, and so I got to find out which tablet because I want to know her name too because I do believe that there's some type of way that she have access to this house because when she moved over there and she had her cable cut on, when the man was over there messing with her cable, he knocked stuff off over here. Our TV, and everything went off, but if we hadn't had our TVs in a surge protector, they would have tore up our TVs. But it burned out the surge protectors and my bug zappers. So I had to buy bug zappers and surge protectors because he's over there connecting their stuff to our stuff so that they can control stuff over here. This is what they do. And then they get up under the ground. They connecting all these houses where they can attack us over here. So, and then you have people just walking by because they're using their cell phone. They make this stuff they putting in my body is like they making me a antenna. Where even the trash men, when they come by to pick up the trash, they holding their hands up like that and putting it back down because they got their cell phones in their hand where they can pick me up. And it just got me all blowed up because they sending this hot, it's some type of, I don't know if it's caustic. I did read something about caustic air. But whatever it is hot, extremely hot. And it's going in my private area, going on up in my body, blowing me up like I'm a balloon. This is what they're doing to humanity. And when I stood up to show my body, to show how these people blowing me up, because I've always been a small person, but they've been blowing me up through the years. And I'm not knowing exactly what's going on. Even in Lumberton, when we lived in Lumberton, I was I had that's when it started in Lumberton, but it won't hot like it is here. These people here really they don't care. This is the most evil place I ever lived, and I lived in D.C. I've lived in Virginia, with the Virginia, yeah, Virginia. Didn't go through none of this kind of crap right here, being here. And I mean, the people here are the most evil people that I ever been around because they don't care. I really wonder, are they human? And that's the God honest truth. I do know that they'll change, people come, people go. I don't think they all human. I really, really, I know for a fact they're not all human because of what I seen in the beige house that was behind us at the second house. I know what I saw and really don't even care if nobody don't believe me. I did care because I care about us people. But for people to laugh at me and joke, even my own blood family, inboxing me and contacting my daughter, making my daughter feel ashamed, I don't care no more. But I'm making my video I did go through and I unfriend over 300 people. That's all I had. I don't have a lot of people following me, even on YouTube. I never had over 400 people follow me on YouTube because for one thing, they don't allow it. The algorithm. They don't allow people to see my videos and stuff because they keep shutting me down for one thing on YouTube. This is my third channel because I feel like if I don't make some type of videos, God gonna hold that response. Cause He let me see. I just happen to see stuff. Don't even be looking for it. I don't even be looking for stuff, and I just happen to walk in and see stuff going on. And they have these people riding by, riding by, riding by. They just be riding by. Don't work no work. I'm their job, attacking us over here to the place where my sister, who was a working woman, now she can do nothing. She can't even roll over in the bed. Only way she can do something if I roll her over and she be trying to push back. Cause when she have a bowel movement, I guess she be shame or whatever. I don't know. But that's when she give me the worst problems. When she have a BM. And she always been that way. She will fight. I'm trying to clean her up. She be fighting me and cussing me and stuff. But I had it. This is my sister, and that's why I take care of her. I do what I have to do. Now they're attacking the dogs too. I could hear him making noises, and his whole entire body is shaking. And when I come against it with the blood of Jesus, so I don't know if they shooting him or they hear me coming against it with the blood of Jesus and they quit. I don't know. Cause when I come against with the blood of Jesus with me, it don't stop. They could continue burning me. And I mean they really be burning. That like right, I'm sitting here. My feet is not on the floor, but they're burning my feet. My feet don't have no moisture, none. And I've always taken care of my feet. But they attack the feet because they're trying to destroy the nervous system. Because the largest part of our nerves is in our feet. The end of our nerves is in our feet and our hands. They attack the hair. I had a big little bald spot over here. I didn't even know it was there until my daughter saw it. I must have been scratching my scalp or something, and she saw that bald spot. But I have gone completely bald head. I had no hair, none, but just around the edges. All my hair was gone. That's been some years ago though. It's been my grandchildren, which are in their 20s. They were little time. They were maybe about 2 or 3. So this been over 20 something years ago when I went totally bald head. And when it grew back, just like now, it's growing back white. When it grew back, it was growing back. My whole head was growing back white. And as it got longer, it turned back brown. My hair is brown. And just like now, it's white in that spot. But as it grows, it turns brown. I reckon it'll turn brown. I'm old now. I'm 67 years old, so it might stay gray. I don't know. Right now, I don't have that much gray hair in my head. But my hair sheds because they attack the hair, trying to get to the brain. They attach the spine and they attach your hair because they're trying to get to the brain. They want to control our mind. They want to control everything about us. The way we think, the things we do. These people are not human. Everybody talk about the elite in these families. They're not human. They offsprings of the fallen. Like the Queen, Prince Charles, and all them people. They offsprings. And that's why they got so much money, because their family been here forever and ever and ever and ever. And how many people have died to make sure that they got that money, because they were forcing people over in Africa. The rough child, I read something about the rough child uh over in Africa. They forced African people to labor for them, and they still poor. At least they used to be. Not all of them are poor now, because you got some African places look better than over here. But they should not be one African in the whole continent of Africa that is poor, because the resources that's in Africa, everybody should have a slice of it. And that's what they was trying to do. But they killed the presidents that's doing it. So far, they've been like Agafi. I reckon I'm saying his name right. They just lied on that man. These people here in the United States of America lied on Agafi. And there's another president that they lied on. They just go over there and just kill people because they want their way. America and France think they supposed to have their way because these people black. They think they could just do black people, however. And these people are presidents of a continent. They could just go over there and kill them because they don't want them to take care of their people. Agape, them people that they have no medical, free rent, free college, because they have the resources. Who should be poor with all the resources that's over there? They shouldn't be not even one poor person in the whole continent, not just part of it, the whole entire continent. There shouldn't be no poor people over there. And I'm saying it and not afraid to say it. There shouldn't be not one children over there with the great big bellies, because they full of worms and disease and stuff. And then you got people over here showing this crap on TV to make it look like Africa just poor, 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 poor. But yet y'all going over there getting their resources. Africa is rich, filthy rich, with the resources that's in Africa. Nobody should be poor over there. Them little children over there shouldn't be sick, walking around with them great big bellies, and the mothers worrying about their babies, got to see their children dying from hunger. None of that should be going on in Africa. They just go to show how evil that the leaders of America, the leaders of France, the leaders of the other countries are, and greedy. They're holding their gold right now. America's holding their gold, and France is holding their gold. And then they're trying to kill. I can't even. This is young president. He's 37 years old. They don't try to kill that man. I don't know how many times, because he's willing to take care of his people. And they just tell lies. Trump lied, talking about they were genociding the black Africans was genociding the white. That's nothing but a pure lie, Trump. A lie. All them crosses was out there. The people put them crosses there. Won't no dead people there. There were only two people that had died, and they had some kind of a memorial or something for two people, and they never said who killed them. They didn't say black Africans killed them people. You just lie. America nothing but a liar, a serpent tongued liar. And I'm saying it, and I'm not afraid to say it. Because if you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me for telling the truth. I'm a type every night for the last, it's been longer than 8 years. But tortured. Last 8 years, well 10 years, tell you the truth. Because the first year we moved here, they was hitting me with something every night around 3 o'clock in the morning. I hear this loud noise, and then I get hit in my stomach. These people are into some kind of dark, and these were people that I know, and I know exactly who was hitting me. Seeing this stuff hitting the house, I couldn't. I sit outside and be just sitting out there. Next thing I know, something's hitting, and it was a man across the street. I'll go outside to break the cut the grass and stuff. Here he come, a man, supposed to be anyway. I call him a speck, just a speck of a man. That's all. That's what's here now. Just a speck. I'm more man than they are, and I'm female, completely, totally, 100%. Ain't nothing gay about me. Ain't trying to be no male, but I'm more man than they are. Any man that attack women, unarmed women, with some kind of technology that come right up through your walls and your floor, you ain't no man. You're nothing. Gang stalkers. Any man, male or woman, there's a gang stalker, you are nothing but some kind of freak. And I'm saying it because I'm pissed off that you just attacking people, ruining people just for yourself to go to hell, because everything you got, you're going to lose it. Everything. Because one thing about their agenda, you own nothing, but you will be happy. That's what they say. Because they feel that whatever they decide, we have to live by. That's what we've been doing for hundreds of years. Because they such liars. Because they the children of the father of lies, Satan. And it's really sad For the people to be so greedy. I mean, really. I mean, it don't even make no sense to be just greedy for the things of this world. I mean, greedy. Just greedy. It's sad. It's really sad for people to be just so greedy. You got to have, just got to have, just got to have, just got to have. And I mean, for what? I mean, really. You just got to have, you got to make somebody else's life miserable. But I have to move this chair. I can't even sleep in a bed. I'm sleeping in a little dang on chair for the last 4 years. As soon as we move here come the sheriff department, turning people against us. The sheriff department now telling they lies. It's just so sad. Just so sad that you can't even trust the sheriff department of all people. You can't even trust the judges. You can't trust no lawyers. You can't trust the doctors. You can't trust the nurses. You can't even trust pastors. You can't even trust the teachers of the Bible. I mean, it's really sad. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. It's now 6:41. I've been on here quite a while. Get off of here because they real still burning my feet. Now I've been on here for a while now. It was 5 something when I started this video. Now it's 6. It's almost an hour. And my feet still burning. Still burning. But I'm gonna get off so I can move out this spot.